Hey YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel web for all things geeky and cool, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to a Funko review and unboxing video, and of course, happy Halloween. That's why I'm shooting this particular piece of content on Halloween 2023. Stay safe out there for all you trick-or-treaters and young viewers out in YouTube land. And if you enjoy this content, remember to smash that like button and subscribe. One little click from you, especially getting this content across YouTube for people looking for this content, can find it. And lo and behold, yes, my very first Eddie Munson pop. I couldn't get the other one, which was a Target exclusive, but I got this one here. It looks absolutely awesome. That iconic scene from Stranger Things when Eddie's playing on top, playing, of course, Master of Puppets on the inside the Upside Down. Great, memorable scene. If you've never seen an episode of Stranger Things, I highly, highly recommend it. Let's do a full breakdown of this pop, talk about the packaging and presentation. Great looking pop. Let's get into it. Of course, it is a common pop. Really happy about that. We have Pop television series right there. Stranger Things logo, pop number 1462. No special sticker right here, which means anybody can get this pop. It's not exclusive to any store. Really happy about that. Great window box of Eddie playing the guitar. Rocking on. Really cool. He has a really neat thing for his Hellfire Club shirt. We take him out of the packaging. We'll talk more about that. Great shot of Eddie right here. It does say Eddie right here, not Eddie Munson, but just Eddie. Over here, a great shot of what he looks like out of packaging. Of course, it does say Eddie right here. And of course, the back of the packaging showcases all the characters that will be available in that particular wave. And as always, let's put it on a turntable, spin him around so you can see what it looks like in 360. Great pop. I like this version of Eddie. He has a different stance. This is also comes in a different variation, or two different variations. One they did from the big kind of exclusive piece where you have both Eddie and Dustin against the Demo Bats, where they're playing the concert. It's a really, really big piece. Like we've seen it for other of the rock albums, for Metallica, for AC/DC, for Queen. They took that pop, that design, and made this guy as a one-off. It's kind of what they did here with this particular pop. And they have the same identical pop in a blacklight version. I'll put shots of both those items so you can see what they look like on the screen right now. Again, really cool pop, really good design. I like what they did here. Let's get them out of packaging and continue the breakdown segment. All right, guys, remember, Stranger Things, Eddie Munson pop number 1462 out of packaging. Next thing we do in the breakdown segment, we take a pop out of packaging. We look at the paint, articulation, and design. And Funko nailed this right from the TV series. It fits perfectly in vinyl figure form. It looks awesome. A little bit different design from the other Eddie we've seen before, because he's more in a stylized pose than the last pops we've seen. You may notice he's leaning to one side, his leg is back, and they had to kind of rig this post up and the stand so he would hold properly. They didn't do a normal figure stand where you plug into his feet. He is linked with a post in his back. This is by design. I like what they did here. It looks awesome. Now, there are some caveats we have to talk about, which we'll talk about the positives first, and maybe a couple negatives. Let's hit on those points right now. The positive, of course, is the sculpt. That head sculpt looks awesome. The bandana he has on ties in the back right here. His long hair kind of falling to the wayside. Great eyes, great rendition of Eddie. The really cool guitar looks awesome as well. He's playing the Master of Puppets, of course, from Metallica, which looks amazing. This typical pants and boots as well. And it looks really, really good coming from the back of the pop. Now, I mentioned at kind of the beginning of the video, if you notice, he has the Hellfire Club shirt. It may be hard to see it, but it's right there kind of peeking through the jacket. Looks really, really good. Now, I mentioned there's some negatives about this pop, and that's the articulation, unfortunately, because his kind of linked in place, his hair so long, it gets clipped by the guitar. So be wary that you might not get full range of articulation on this pop, but that's okay. He's not a bobblehead. I do like that, but you kind of, I mean, you could probably force it, but I really wouldn't do it. I don't want to damage the vinyl, but be aware that you have limited articulation normally on this pop. Looks amazing. Highly, highly recommend it. Let's spin him around turntable and see what he looks like in 360. Great rendition of Eddie Munson from Stranger Things, again, to this pop. Different design, different stylistic approach to the other Eddie Munsons we've seen before. There's even one now, I believe, where he has the guitar in one hand and giving the devil horns right there. You can get that pop as well. This one seems a little harder to track down from what I've seen. A lot of people on eBay are putting up the other one with the devil horns. Not really this pop. I'm not sure the real reason why. Maybe it's too new for that has just recently come out, but not a lot of people have talked about this on eBay or Amazon, and not people really did reviews for this pop per se. This is, I think, one of my first reviews I've seen on YouTube for this video. I think there may be a couple other ones, maybe a short or two, but there's no real full in-depth reviews. I do hope you enjoy the content. Definitely like the video. So again, this is definitely a buy, in my personal opinion. If you missed out on the very first figures of Eddie Munson that were hard to track down because when the show blew up, those popped exploded in value on the secondary market. People on eBay were selling for 100, 150 bucks. Nowadays, I think they had a second or third wave release for that specific pop that came out for Target. It's a little easier to track down. I think about $30 to $40. This to me scratches that itch. I got my Eddie Munson pop. This is a pop I wanted for Stranger Things. I love the show, but I couldn't get my hands on the first release wave of Eddie Munson pops. This works for me. Do I want the Devil Horn Eddie with the guitar? I'm not sure. This works for me. I'm really happy about this pop. I definitely enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Stranger Things, you like the character of Eddie Munson, definitely buy this pop, even over the Devil Horn ones, which is good. I really think this is a better pop, in my personal opinion. So I do hope you enjoy this content. Remember to click the like button on my page, smash that subscribe button, picture of my face. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to be notified of latest videos. And of course, last but not least, click windows here and watch more of my content. Take care, guys, and happy Halloween, and see you next video, and bye-bye.